Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. This is Raquel Toussaint. If you are new here, I talk about all things human resources and career advice. So today I want to discuss a little bit about things that might be hindering your promotion or you moving up at work. This request actually came in from another one of my videos that I did about things that you can do to get promoted at work. So I'm going to link it up here if you haven't seen that video. But I'm actually on the way into the office. I'm still working fully remote, but our company has like a optional Tuesdays to come into the office. So I'm taking advantage of that today so I can see coworkers, but I'm running a little late. So I'm going to continue this discussion in the car. See ya. Well, I am back. So I am headed into the office, like I said. And I wanted to continue this discussion. I've been getting lots of requests just from the videos that I've made about different topics that you guys would like a little bit more information on. So feel free to ask me anything in the comment box. So Ask Me HR, that is the name of my company. So feel free to ask away if you want me to expound on any topics. So if you're new here, I have been working in the HR field for over, I would say 15 years now. I've done this all my career. I've seen so many things, in the back end, and I've worked with so many professionals on career development, leadership development. So this topic is really near and dear to me, because I've also had personal experiences of not being promoted. So just a couple things, like I said, that came through my mind when I thought about, what could be hindering someone from being promoted. And like I said, just based on my experience, I would say number one is, and I would say this is most common, is, someone in leadership, your manager, the owner of the company, if you're working for a small company, maybe they have not seen like leadership qualities in you. There's just something, I can't put my finger on it, but there's something that a leader or someone above you has to see as far as leadership qualities. They want to see that you're not a follower, that you've evolved. So it's not just about if you can do the work on an expert level. It's about, can you persuade, folks on the team? Can you influence? These are things that, can be learned. But if you don't put the time into it for yourself to practice, to learn, to be intentional about being an influencer at work, those are things that possibly a leader or someone may see that maybe you don't possess or you're still working towards. So that's a common reason I hear a lot of why a company might not promote someone. And it becomes very frustrating, especially like if you're the employee in the situation and you feel like, I've been here for 5 years, 10 years, a year, or however much for your situation, and you think, I should have been promoted. I'm seeing people coming after me and getting promoted. I'm seeing others with less experience getting promoted. But it just might be something that you have not really honed in and worked on and sharpened your leadership skills. They're just things like, it's not just leadership skills. I'm very big on appearance and impressions. So it could be the way you step into a meeting. It could be your dress. It could be a lot of things that does not appease to maybe the leadership team, and they see you as a force in your office or wherever you work. So for that, I would say definitely talk to someone, a peer or someone above you, and ask them the question, do you see me as a leader? Or what are things do you think I need to improve on? So that's number one, like leadership skills and just like the perception that you give off, because most of the times how we feel we're viewed at work, it's really not how others view us. That happens for me. I've asked other people at work in the past questions. There was one time I asked someone at my office, what are things you think I need to work on? And it wasn't a friend, it wasn't a close coworker, it was just someone I work with on the HR team that I wasn't necessarily close with. I was intentional about asking her because I knew she was going to give me an honest feedback. And she said that sometimes I could come across, I'm so good on what I do, but sometimes I can come across like I'm talking down to someone. So I was just like, oof, I never knew that I was coming across like that. And maybe, you know, it could be her or other people, but I guarantee you if she felt like I was talking down to her, maybe others felt that way. So it just made me a little bit more aware of, you know, that's something that I need to work on. So definitely ask, you know, a peer, a leader, or someone, like I said, above you, what they think of your leadership skills and how you are perceived in the office so that you can uncover some of those blind spots. So I would say number 2, the reason why I see a lot of people are passed up for promotion or what's hindering you from a promotion could be just plain old workplace politics. I am all about being real on this channel, and I know that there is politics involved really in every workplace. It could be that the person that's selected for the promotion used to work with your manager formerly, or maybe your manager is getting pressure from above to promote someone else. Maybe the person that is being considered seriously for the promotion plays tennis or golf, and they just have something in common with your manager. Like, these things happen for real. And like I said, working in the HR field, I've seen these things, and they're not like blatant. Like, someone won't tell me I promoted someone because, you know, they play tennis just like me and we talk about it at lunch, but you can tell like they have some type of connection, and they spend more time with each other, and they just more so bond. So they see that person. That's not a great thing, right? It's not a good thing at all. You know, that's not how you would want to promote someone, but it happens. And then I would say the third thing that I've seen most common where, you know, folks are not promoted is, you know, you not getting the skill set needed for the particular promoted job. So whether it be, you know, you need to be a little bit more proficient in Excel, a system, they want you to have more experience talking with customer or handling high value decisions, handling more money. I'm just shooting off a lot of things just depending on your job and your industry. So I would say definitely try to hone in on your skills, invest in yourself, and come up with a great plan to show your leadership team that you've invested in yourself. And it can't be quick, it can't be overnight. A lot of times, especially with the younger generation, we think that, oh, you know, promotion within 6 months to a year of working with a company, but in reality it doesn't work like that. You know, like, at least give it a good 1 to 2 years of, you know, investing in yourself, developing yourself, taking trainings. You don't have to wait for a company to invest in training and development for you. Do it yourself. You know, set some money aside, because if you're not promoted at that company, those skills will transfer with you to another company. So that's it. I just wanted to answer that question that I got from one of the viewers of what could be possibly hindering the promotion. There's so many other things, and I actually do have a personal story of myself not being promoted that I will share next week. So stay tuned, subscribed if you're not subscribed, and we would love to have you over here in the community. Comment below if you are new here and where you're tuning in from. And other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.